Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today on DESTRO'S desk, I've got the brand new Cobra Hiss Techno Viper and the H.M.S. heat-seeking missile system. So stick around for this unboxing and review. Thank you for tuning in to check out this brand new Cobra Hiss Techno Viper and the H.M.S. heat-seek missile system from Hasbro. This is an attachment to the Hiss tank if you own the Hiss tank, or you could have this on its own. Either way, a great piece coming from Hasbro to the G.I. Joe classified line. As you can see, the box is in that red and black color scheme that we saw with the Hiss tank and the Hiss fire team. On the front of the box there, you can see the H.M.S. on the left side. In the middle, we got the Techno Viper, and on the right, you can see just the tail end of the Cobra Hiss tank. And on the back of the box, we've got a schematic looking drawing of the Techno Viper. We've got his backpack and that holographic display. We've got his blaster, a handgun. We've got his power tools, the hydraulic tube to power the tools. There is a control panel on the HMS. We have the trailer or the rocket launcher, and we have the 3 missiles. And stick around to the end of the video where I'm going to hook the trailer up to the Hiss tank, and we'll see how this thing looks all connected. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this box and see what we've got. And inside the box, this is what we get all packaged. As you can see, the missiles on the bottom there. We have the trailer or the rocket launcher. There's a couple pieces to put together there. We got the Techno Viper on the right. There is a pack that would include all the accessories for the Techno Viper. And I should mention, this is also the number 111 in the classified series. Alright, I got everything unpacked out of the box, and I must say, there is a lot of stuff in that box. And it was packed in there very well, very tightly strapped down. So now, let's get all this put together. So, we'll take the main piece of the trailer or the rocket launcher, which is this piece here. So first off, we can take the actual launcher, and this will simply just fit into the top. A little bit of force. So that fits in there well, just like that. And then we can put those tires on. Now these tires, wheels, these are the same that came with the Vamp. So if anybody has purchased the Vamp and this, you will notice that these are identical. And they just push on there, both sides, no problem at all. And then we've got the trailer stabilizers, and these just push on there, and they do take a bit of force to get that in place, and those will stay up like that. And then there is the trailer hitch, and that is this piece here, and this same type of thing just snaps into place front there, so that moves up, and also that piece there moves, and that will connect to the back of the Hiss. And then there is this, the control panel is right here, and we get a cover for that. So that just fits on there easily, and it doesn't snap in too hard, so it's gonna be fairly easy access to get that off. But we'll take a closer look at that in a minute. So we can put the stabilizers for the trailer, they fit down like that. So the wheels are up off the ground, and this thing is in a solid state, not moving. And then we can apply those rockets. So these have these peg holes here that will slide down onto these pieces right here. So once you get that lined up, and just a little bit of a push, and that's down. And they definitely do fit on there nice and snug, just like that. And there we go. So those are all 3 missiles attached. And I must say, this thing is huge. I really couldn't visualize how big this was going to be, but I know with the Hiss tank it'll look right, but this is big. This is a big accessory for this line. Okay, so now that I got this together, let's take a look at this thing a little closer. So as I was saying, we have the trailer stabilizers that move up and down, and then on the back we have these ones underneath that just come straight back like that. So that's the position for those when this thing is connected to the Hiss with the trailer hitch. And I like on the front here, you can see they did a nice little touch. They put that foot gripping metal there on there for the guys if they have to stand on that. This does move up and down like that, so that it will fit away. And on the side, we don't have any decals that come with this to put on ourselves. Everything is already on. So we've got a danger logo here. We got a couple of lights on the side. We got a number 65 there on the side. And right here is that control panel where that just pops off, and you can see in there where there's a bunch of buttons, a couple purple lights there, everything you need to control this thing. And on the back, you can see we got a couple cautions there, we got a stand back, we got some brake lights, we got a skull and crossbones, danger electrical logo there, and this side we've got another danger logo. We got those lights, a 65. We've got more of those danger logos here. Up top and behind the wheel, there is it does say in there, wheel lock adjust. And then on the side of the launcher, we've got anti-jam, which says anti-aircraft joint asset movement system equipped with hydraulic launch elevation mod, serial number 00026678890-4-2022. And then for the rockets, for the heat seekers, as you can see, we got the nice Cobra logo on there. We got, it says heat seek. There's 3 of them, and then this thing will raise up and down however you would like, and it will rotate 360 degrees around. Really good quality on the plastic, really good quality on the missiles. This thing has some weight to it, so there's definitely some good work went into this piece by Hasbro. So that's about it for the HMS system. I will also show you here the original. It was called the SMS, the Century Missile System. It came with the red Hiss tank. That was a Sears exclusive, and fortunately I did have this. I don't remember much from back in the day, but you know what, I do remember vividly my uncle giving me this set, the Sears exclusive Hiss set, SMS set, for my birthday. I can remember opening it up and just in love with it. I still have that Hiss tank, the SMS trailer. I think it's in a couple pieces, and I do have the missiles, but I will forever cherish that Hiss tank, the SMS version, the red, Series exclusive, simply because it was just an amazing gift from my uncle, and I will always hang on to it. So up next, we are going to take a look at that Techno Viper. Alright, and for the Techno Viper, if you haven't already seen my video for the original Techno Viper that had just come out, I do have a unboxing and review for that, and you'll be able to click on that at the end of this video if you want to check out the original. For this version, this is basically, it's just a repaint of that other figure, just a different paint scheme, color scheme with this guy to match the Hiss team. So for this guy, we've got the same awesome looking head sculpt of the Techno Viper, and this time instead of the black, purple, and silver, we've got red, silver, and black. We got a gray grill on the front there. His eyes this time are looking a little bit of a yellowish orange. We've got some nice paint apps on there. We got the silver line down the middle. We got the black around the helmet. And moving down, now this guy is basically all decked out in the gray and dark gray gear. We've got the nice shoulder pads that we saw in the other one. This time they are painted black and red. We got that really nice plate on the front there with that nice big black Cobra logo, which everything there looks on point. The paint transfer looks perfect. And then we've got those air tubes that go around him. We got the silver paint apps on there, and they go around to the back. And now on his arms, we have these forearm plates that come on him. This is where the holographic piece fits in on his arm. As you can see on there, we've got a bit of a red paint app around the outside. There is some gold graphics on the screen there, and it's the same on both sides. On this one's a little different. This one I can see that it says Cobra on there, Cobra logo, and some other stuff I can't read. We got the black gloves. We got a red paint app on the top of the hand there, and we've got a black, or I guess this is more of just a really dark gray. We got the utility belt that comes down and also attaches to his left leg with that gun holster attached. Same legs that we saw on the other one. Just everything's molded on. We got some pockets on the front there, all molded. This is in that other gray color. We got some dark gray knee pads, and just goes down to those dark gray boots. And again, same, everything's the same that we saw on the original Techno Viper. So a good looking figure. I really like the original with all the purple. That figure really stands out on the shelf. It's just an awesome figure, and this guy is going to look really good standing up next to that Hiss tank and this HMS system. For the articulation with this guy, we'll check that over. So the head, as usual, it's on the ball joint, so lots of movement there, no problems, up and down. The shoulders, I mentioned on the other video that these shoulder plates here, shoulder pad pieces, don't affect the shoulder movement, which is really nice. There is a break in the plastic on the underneath side so that there is a bit of movement, so it doesn't affect those shoulders moving up. Double pinless elbow joints, and the movement there seems to be really good. Nothing's too hard to force, and nothing needs to be heated there. Everything's good. Same on that one's a little bit tighter on that one there, but not too bad. And I know I mentioned on the other video for this guy that there was a little bit of looseness in that waist area. This one, I'm happy to say, doesn't appear to be as loose. It seems to be pretty good. There is the ab crunch there, which we've seen before. So the waist seems to be pretty good. Bit of movement there. To the legs, drop down hips as usual. We got the thigh twist, which is a little bit stiff. There we go. Just gotta get her moving a little bit. Same on both sides. And for the knee joints, we got some good movement there. A little bit stiff, but everything locks into place well. And that one's a little freer, but nothing's fused, nothing's stuck. Everything seems to be pretty good. So that's about it for the Techno Viper. Not a whole lot to say. Like I said, if you want to watch my other video, it goes into a little more in depth. But this guy is just a repaint. But overall, he looks really good. This guy's going to look great with the Hiss tank. And for the accessories, now there was a bit of controversy over this backpack, which I kind of just also learned about and figured out kind of as I was doing that last video for this guy. And so the original figure from the 3 3/4 inch A Real American Hero line from the 80s, the pack sat like this on the figure, which gave where the hose connects here, there's lots of room there for the hose, and those tool attachments are all go up here, and it just sat really nice on the figure. But for this these versions for the classified series, they have put the peg on the back of the backpack like this, so it's not centered, it's up a little bit to the top, but the way they show it is going on him like this. Now the problem I'm finding with this is that when you then connect the hose up here and you run the hose down to his blaster in his hand, there's not a lot of play, there's not a lot of movement allowed there because it's a little bit tight. So kind of your own preference. If you do put it on this guy, if you put the backpack like this, it sits, to me it sits way too high. These tools are up and behind his head, so it doesn't look right. So I have seen a couple mods, and I am thinking about doing it myself, where you can probably take a really sharp X-Acto knife or even like a Dremel tool and take that peg off nice and flush, and then simply just move it up a little bit, probably not even probably a 1/4 inch, just up a little bit, and then you'd be able to and glue it down, and then you'd be able to put this backpack on him kind of like the original. So it's kind of for your preference what you want to do, but for now really there's only one way to put this on this figure, so which is like this. So here's the backpack again, same as we saw before, painted in the black. Now the last time the tanks on the back were in a purple, and this time we got them in the red. So that's the pack, and same, we got the exact same hydraulic tube, which is in black plastic with the nice silver paint app across the tube there. For his blaster, same thing, exactly the same weapon. Now this one, the other one was in black. This is more like just a dark gray. So not a whole lot to say about that, but it is a good gun and a good blaster, and it is fairly sturdy. It doesn't bend too much. It only bends kind of in the end there, but so that one's pretty good. Then we have his hand pistol, and these we have seen before. These are like what has come with the Cobra bats, and again this one's just in that dark gray molded plastic. And we've got the hydraulic tools. So there's the claw, so this one will be the claw here. We got the wrench, and we've got the power hammer. So same as we saw before, just these are in that dark gray plastic. Then we have that holographic display, and this will fit onto his wrist. And I'm sure this shows some of his controls for the HMS system. All right, and we'll get everything put together with this. So like I was saying, we're gonna put this on the way it was intended for this figure, like this. Tube will attach there. We wanna connect it to the blaster. It just pegs in like that. For those tools, they just simply slide in like this, and we can alternate the direction of them so they all fit in there nice and snug. just like that. And then when we put this on the guy, and that pegs in nicely onto the back. So this is what I was saying. So the original figure from the 80s. So the pack went on like this, but to me, it sits a little high. I don't know, what do you guys think about that? It's not too bad. I just wish it was just down just a little bit, you know, it just came up about this high, but so we can leave it like that. Actually, I might leave it like that this time, because that will then allow there to be more hose for while he's holding on to his tools and to his blaster. So that sits like that, and that way when he's holding the gun, he's got a little bit more to, there's a little bit more give to it. So that sits like that, or the other way. But see, when you put it on like this, there's not a whole lot for that hose. So, but I left it like this on my other guy, but you know what? I think I'm gonna leave it up. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. Which way do you guys prefer? So that sits there, and then we have that holographic display that just pegs in to the top like that. And last but not least, we have his handgun, and that just slides into his gun holster like that. So there's the Techno Viper with all his accessories and weapons, just like we saw with the other one. I really do like the original version in this classified line with the purple. It really stands out. But this is also a great looking figure with the red and the dark grays and the lighter gray. So there is the Techno Viper that comes with the H.M.S. system. So there you have it, guys. There is the H.M.S. Missile System set, latest from Hasbro for the G.I. Joe Classified line, number 111 in the series. We've got the Techno Viper, we've got the Missile System. I think this thing looks great. Definitely some good quality here. Some good work went into this set. I really like what they've given us with this. So stick around to the very end, guys. I'm going to get out of this light box, and we're going to hook this up to the Hiss tank and see how that looks. And guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button if you like this video and you like this new heat-seeking missile system and the Techno Viper from Hasbro. And please hit that bell so you know exactly when my next video is up and ready for you guys to watch. So until next time, guys, Cobra!
Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world. Cobra! Retreat!